Hey, what's up you guys? I'm MC DJ Red and I'm here today at Ministry of DJs. And just a little bit about myself, I've been a DJ for about 7 to 8 years now, and I've played for many of the top clubs in Singapore, as well as international clubs and many festivals as well. So it's a little bit of a funny story. I became a DJ manager first before I became a DJ. So once I was a DJ manager, I had to learn the ropes, or I decided I wanted to learn DJing so that I could teach other female DJs as well how to do their mixing, how to make their set even better. And ever since, I've just continued being a DJ. So I think you need to have to be successful. No, I'm just kidding. But it's really important to have a good idea of what kind of music you want to play, what kind of genres you're into. So for example, if you like hardstyle or hard trap, those two genres actually go really well together. You want to be able to think of the different ways that you can mash multiple genres into one huge, really upbeat set, if that is what you want. Now, if you like songs that are much slower, so you can look into lo-fi, you can look into R&B, and then try and mix around different genres to see what really works well together. So if you like slower songs, it's really good to check out lo-fi, R&B, something along those lines, and then mix them together and create something brand new altogether. Another thing to be another thing that's important to be a successful DJ is you need to have technical skill. You need to know what equipment is for what use, what DJ medium to use, whether it's Serato, whether it's record box, whether it's tractor, so on and so forth. All of these are very important because you as a DJ need to know how to set up your own equipment or the equipment at the venue that is good for you to play, so that you can actually play and not be stuck there and not wondering what to do because you don't know how to set up your equipment. That is really, really, really important. So for me, I actually like to scroll through Spotify's global top 50, Singapore's top 50. If I'm going to be DJing at another country, then I'm going to go through their top 50 as well, so that I have an idea of what works. It's important to play songs that are familiar to the lowest common denominator of the majority, so that you can kind of appease everyone and introduce new things at the same time. You want to be able to let your crowd experience something that they're familiar with. So for example, a song Stay by Justin Bieber, that's popular right now. And then you want to add in something that's a little bit more underground and introduce them to something brand new. So how do I engage my listeners? I'm actually very, I put in a lot of showmanship. I'm all about showmanship. So whenever you see me performing on a live stream or for a live set, you can actually see that I'm really, really into my music. I sing along, I do a lot of actions. That's just the way I like to entertain my audience, because the way that I do it, or the way that I project myself or project the fun that I'm having, my audience then comes in and engages with me, and they sometimes leave funny comments. So if you check out my live stream on Ministry of DJs, you can see little funny comments. Oh, why are you shooting me? Because I'm doing a lot of this. And it's just so important for me to have the engagement with the crowd. Otherwise, I have a resting bitch face. So if I'm not engaging with the crowd, I generally don't look like I'm having fun. So showmanship to me is really important. One of the live streams that I really want to shout out is the live streams from Wonton Street Squad. So they brought in a plunger. And plunged it on Wesley Sonorous' bald head, and it got stuck there for a while. And I have to say, that was the most amusing live stream I've watched. I regularly go back to watch it, and I regularly show my students what they do as an example of showmanship. So another example would be Salvatore Gunnacci. You can check out his Tomorrowland sets, and it's just really entertaining. So that is the technique that I use to engage my crowd. So to kind of piggyback on what I just said about engaging with the crowd, I think when the crowd engages with me, that is the most rewarding part of being a DJ, because whenever I'm shining the torchlight to the crowd and they're shining it back with me, and when they're dancing and they're jumping to the music that I'm playing, I like to take them on a journey. So an example would be when I'm going through a heartbreak, and I know a lot of people who go to the clubs are also suffering from a heartbreak, or they're trying to run away from some problems. Then I'll play all the heartbroken songs, and they actually, they enjoy it together with me. They sing along. They come up and tell me after that, oh, you hit me right here. So all of these little things, they add up, and that to me is the most rewarding experience that I can ever have. When I was playing on It's a Ship, everyone was jumping, everyone was screaming. It was just such an amazing vibe. So that to me is the most rewarding part. So I just really want to shout out to Ministry of DJs. I'm really happy that they have me here as an instructor. So if you want to learn how to DJ, or if you want to learn about showmanship, or if you want to learn turntablism, music production, anything under the sun that's related to DJing or music production, you can actually check them out on their website. You can also check out our socials on Facebook and Instagram. And we also have our live streams on Facebook as well. So have an idea of what we do first before you come down and meet us, basically. And I promise you, when you come down and meet us, you definitely will want to continue DJing. And also, for all of our new students, if you sign up with us soon or today, you actually get 3 months free trial with Beatport and BeatSource. So really good to check them out. Like I said, Ministry of DJs is one of the best DJ schools in Singapore, and I feel is one of the best DJ schools in the world. So if you're interested, just come and check us out.